here on our home property. I've got the kids with me today. We're just up here in our food plot at the north end of our property. Again, my home property, for those of you that are new to the channel, is only about 16 acres, and it's a big open area. As you can see, it's quite open. It's old cattle pasture. You can see the pond down here behind me to the south. Our house down there in the bottom of the valley below the pond, of course. And a plot like this is just off the edge of the neighbor's cornfield up here. And that being corn, it's a pretty significant field. It's probably about 35 acres of corn. And we're in between two big oak ridges. Got one off here to the west that you can see, and the big CRP field. Another big oak ridge off to the west, or off to the east, I'm sorry. Got our mock scrape here. We've actually got a stand right there in the white pine behind me. You can see it there. I was just in here. I tried to do some spring planting in here, and the mare's tail just overtook this plot like crazy. We come in here about 2 weeks ago. We sprayed some Roundup and 2,4-D. The mare's tail became Roundup resistant, so I mixed in a lot of 2,4-D to kill it down. We had a good burn down, and it's now Tuesday the 15th of August when I'm recording this. And last Thursday, this past Thursday, I come in here, I disc this up, and I normally don't disc it up, but I wanted to get rid of the mare's tail and the heavy thatch that was here. And it's not really beneficial organic matter by any means, but I wanted to break it down just so I can get some good seed on the ground using the Casco Plotter's Choice. And we've had pretty good rain here now the last couple days. Since Friday through yesterday, Monday, we had around 2 inches of rain, maybe a little bit more. We've been extremely dry here in Wisconsin this year, and a lot of the upper Midwest, and you know, the plains as well. But I'm thoroughly happy with the germination that I'm getting just after 3-4 days of seed being in the ground. We just lightly cultipacked over. The Casco seeder itself has a little drop pan, so it's kind of like a broadcast. It drops it in front of the cultipacker wheel, and I think it did a fairly good job. We planted Domain Outdoor No BS up here, and the brassicas and the chicory are just starting to pop. We should be seeing some oats here, I would say, by the end of the day. It's late morning here when I'm recording this, and I would say by the end of the day, temp near 80 degrees, I'll start seeing some of the forage oats that are in that mix as well. A lot of heavy thatch, but it's doing exactly what I wanted to do. It broke down really good when we run the disc with our tractor over this. We had to work it down probably 3-4 passes over this to really break things up, size it down. That was basically all I wanted to do, was chop it up. Not necessarily looking to bury any of this trash, especially this being on a slope. If we would have gotten heavy rain and this would have been just bare dirt to the maximum, it probably would have washed quite a bit of topsoil off of here. So I'm not afraid to have a heavy thatch. I know a lot of guys, they want to see nothing but bare dirt, but that's not the way it works. Especially with these small seeds being so close to the surface, you know, buried less than 1/4 inch, some of it sitting right on top of the soil. And the thatch is going to help hold this soil on this type of a slope that's here. It is pretty significant. I know the camera doesn't show it that well, but it's a pretty good slope here from the north end of the slope down here to the bottom part of the hill of the plot. So that's just a little bit of an update of what I've got going here on the home property. So glad to be able to spend this afternoon here with my kids while my wife is at work at her job. But I'm out here just bringing you content, doing some filming for a couple other videos that are going to be coming up here shortly in the next few days. You'll want to stay tuned to that, so make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification So when I upload those next couple videos, you get those notifications right away of those videos. Guys, thanks for joining me on this short little video, short little update from my home property. I hope whatever you're doing here toward the end of August, you're getting your goals accomplished. God bless you all and keep living the dream. Thanks for following along. I really appreciate you guys.